Let's talk about superannuation and the changes coming from the 1st of July. So the first major change is the change to the superannuation guarantee. So this is your employer contributions to super. It's increasing from 9.5% to 10%. Now this 0.5% increase is effectively going to happen over the next 5 years, where it goes up to 12%. So effectively your employer is going to pay up to 12% on top of your wage to your superannuation account. The next one is the contributions caps. So there are two contributions caps that we mainly deal with. The first one is what we call the concessional contribution cap. That's our industry language speak. It includes stuff like salary sacrifice contributions, your employer contributions, and if you make a contribution to super and claim that as a tax deduction, all of these contributions form part of what we call the concessional contribution cap, or the tax deductible contribution cap, we like to call it. So this is currently increasing from $25,000 per year in the current financial year up to $27,500. So it's a good way that you can get additional contributions and potentially claim a tax deduction along the way. The second contribution cap I'm talking about is the non-concessional contribution cap, or the after-tax contribution cap. Currently, you can put in $100,000 this current financial year. Next year, it's going up to $110,000. Now, if you're one of the lucky ones and you're eligible to contribute more than $100,000 into super, currently you can put in $300,000, and that is what we call the bring forward rule, where you can put in $300,000 in the one financial year, and it caps you out for effectively 3 years. In the next financial year, if you're eligible, again based on age and super balances, you can contribute up to $330,000 in the one financial year under the bring forward contribution cap. The next one I want to talk to you about is the total superannuation balance and the transfer balance cap. So currently, the total superannuation balance, the maximum you can contribute to super, is if you have more than $1.6 million, you cannot make any more contributions to super other than employer contributions or concessional contributions. This $1.6 million cap is increasing to 1.7. So if you're currently capped out around that 1.6, potentially next financial year you can put more money into super, as long as your balance is under $1.7 million as at the start of that financial year. The transfer balance cap is a cap regarding how much you can transfer into what we call pension phase. So once you have met a condition that allows you to access your superannuation, you transfer it into pension phase, which is a tax-free environment. And currently the most amount you can transfer into pension phase is $1.6 million. Now this is increasing from 1.6 to 1.7 from the next financial year. Now, does that mean if someone's already transferred money into pension phase, they've got an additional $100,000 they can transfer into pension phase come 1st of July? No. Unfortunately, if you've already triggered the transfer, you've already transferred money into pension phase, you have what we call an unused cap. So, for example, if you've already transferred $800,000 prior to the 1st of July 2021, 800 of 1.6 is 50%. So you've got an additional 50% of the $100,000 you can transfer into pension phase. So effectively, your transfer balance cap goes from 1.6 to 1.65. Okay, so if you haven't triggered it, well then lucky you can actually transfer up to $1.7 million come the 1st of July.